You on?
And this it still works. All right. The National Union of Healthcare Workers. So the National Union of Healthcare Workers is a 1900-strong member-led movement for quality patient care and a stronger voice in the workplace. They represent thousands of healthcare professionals committed to advancing patient care and protecting workers' rights. Recently, NUHW led one of the most significant labor actions in the history of U.S. healthcare. After a 196-day strike, the longest mental health worker strike in the nation's history, nearly 2,400 therapists, psychiatric nurses, social workers, and psychologists employed by Kaiser Permanente in Southern California secured a landmark history. NUHW's agreement, which includes critical gains to address patient access to care, as well as better conditions for healthcare workers. This victory highlights NUHW's central role in challenging corporate healthcare practices, uplifting the voices of frontline providers, and ensuring that patient well-being remains at the heart of the healthcare system. Let's give it up to NUHW.
Thank you guys tonight for this recognition, this award. We are so honored to be here, united and in solidarity. My name's Natalie Espinosa. I'm a part of the psychiatric department at Kaiser Permanente, and I am a psychiatric social worker.
Hola, mi nombre es Karina Sicairos, trabajo en Kaiser Permanente Riverside, Departamento de Oncología, soy una trabajadora social médica.
Good evening, my name is Monique Dixon and I'm a licensed marriage family therapist at Kaiser in Fontana.
So tonight we gather not just to celebrate, although that is very important, but we're here to remind ourselves why we fight. We are mental health care providers at Kaiser Permanente in the Inland Empire, and we stand before you as proud representatives of the National Union of Healthcare Workers, deeply honored to celebrate with the Inland Coalition for Immigrant Justice, a community that stood with us during the hardest fight we've ever fought in our lives. Over 6 months, okay? So as many of you know, it was over a 6-month strike, 196 days. We were on strike at Kaiser, fighting for better patient care, fair wages, and the dignity of workers who dedicate their lives to healing others. It wasn't just about us. It was about justice. Just like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said so powerfully, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And that truth connects us all.
The same systems that cut healthcare, research, and education are the same systems that are targeting our immigrant communities. They tear families apart. They treat human beings as expendable. These are attacks on dignity, on compassion, and the core values of the people of who we are. After mediation convened by the governor, we made progress on all of our major priorities. And when all was said and done, our strike was the longest mental health strike in U.S. history. It was not without resilience, sacrifice, and the grit that we won the battle, but the fight continues. Your work with fighting for immigrant rights, for safety, for humanity, it's not just admirable, it's essential. And when you stood with us during our strike, you showed us what solidarity truly means, and for that we're eternally grateful. And communities coming together to protect one another, no matter where we come from, and no matter what lines try to divide us. Because our fights are one and the same. There are fights for a future where families are safe, where patients are cared for, where workers are respected, and human dignity is non-negotiable.
Una gran motivación para seguir en huelga tantos meses, con tanto sacrificio, fue que teníamos y tenemos muy claro que cuando el sistema de salud no tiene los recursos ni el personal adecuado para proveer servicios de calidad y a tiempo, las comunidades vulnerables, como la comunidad inmigrante, la comunidad de la mayoría global y de color, gente de clase trabajadora, etc., suelen ser los más afectados, ya sea porque no tienen las mismas habilidades de abogacía, o no entienden el idioma, o por racismo institucional, o por falta de sistema de apoyo, o se les dificulta navegar sistemas grandes que intimidan. En tiempos turbulentos y ahora más que nunca, seguiremos luchando por los derechos humanos, incluyendo el acceso a servicios de salud. La salud mental es salud. Sin ella se nos dificulta aún más enfrentar efectivamente situaciones difíciles. Hoy más que nunca, cuando nuestra comunidad inmigrante está siendo atacada y es usada como chivo expiatorio para el enriquecimiento de corporaciones y multimillonarios, vemos que los niveles de estrés, ansiedad, depresión, desesperanza, adicciones, entre otras cosas, incrementan día a día. Seguiremos aquí abogando, proveyendo tratamiento y apoyo emocional y ofreciendo espacios seguros y de confianza, donde personas afectadas pueden venir y enfocarse en su salud mental con respeto y compasión. De esta manera seguiremos fuertes, sanos de cuerpo, mente y espíritu, y listos para seguir luchando por una vida digna juntos.
So tonight, let us honor not just the victories we've won, but the power we hold together. Let us remember, our voices are stronger when united, our movements are unstoppable when connected, and our vision of justice is bigger than any one struggle. Injustice anywhere? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Yeah. This one? Okay. All right. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. But when we fight side by side, we win. Now, we mentioned we were on strike for over 6 months, and while we were on the picket lines, we did some chanting. So this is where you guys all get to get involved, and I want to hear your voices. I love the excitement over there. All right, and if you guys are inside waiting for your food, you get to participate too, okay? When I say, when we fight, you guys say, we win. Are you ready? When we fight,
we win!
When we fight,
We
when
win!
we fight,
We win!
absolutely, and that's what we do, we win.
Wow, that's awesome.
Thank you so much. What an inspiration, right? What's very, very important to recognize is that the fight for fair wages, the fight for work environments that are free from any danger, the fight that our workers are treated in a fair manner will always be intersected and will go hand in hand with immigrant rights. We need to recognize that there's no immigrant rights fight without the labor movement. And the labor movement will always support the immigrant rights movement, and the immigrant rights movement will always support the healthcare workers and all the workers across the globe. Another shout out to them. Again, congratulations to the National Union of Healthcare Workers. I think for me, as mentioned earlier, working at SAG-AFTRA, which is a labor union within the entertainment industry and media, we had the hot strike summer, right? Where we had back-to-back strikes. But I want to remind each other and remind us that we are powerful, that the working class is powerful, that there is no America without the working class. And I want to shout out to the workers that were at the forefront fighting that fight. And shout out to the workers who are standing up at the hospitals. We've seen on the news how people have been taken to jail and have been trying to get convicted for standing up for the immigrant that they are protecting, that they have taken an oath to protect and to make sure that they get the care that they need. So thank you, and congratulations once again.